Evening, folks. Sorry it's quite late, but such is life. Welcome to my wee Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stream. Yeah, I mean, the embargo for this game has passed, but before it releases, the embargo also says we can only really stream an hour of footage, so that is exactly what I'm going to do just now. So yeah, we're going to stream the kind of the new characters and some of the battle mode stuff, so you can see what's new. What's old, you'll probably already know. If you know or are familiar with Freak, if you're familiar with Mario Kart 8 already, then you already know kind of a lot of the stuff that's in it. Let's do a quick Grand Prix just for quickness sake. All the stuff's unlocked as standard now, except for the vehicle parts. You've got the Splatoon characters now are new additions, as are Bowser Jr., Dry Bones, and Dry Bowser. I believe they're the new ones. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that's the new ones. And yeah, and there's also a new Mii costume as well. I'm pretty sure this is new, but again, I might be wrong. The Splatoon one, I think, is new. Which you get by scanning a Splatoon amiibo. And Gold Mario's locked, that's right. But fuck that, because you need to... I don't have that at the moment, because you need to get gold on... triple gold on basically every single GP, and I've not had the game long enough to do that yet, so we'll get there. But yeah, let's do a quick one with maybe one of the Splatoon characters, just so you can see, so you can change the colour of their hair, as you do. And they've got kind of Splat Buggy, like a new kind of vehicle as well, which is quite cool. All the usual shenanigans you would expect. And yeah, it's got the DLC stuff as well, so it's got the 4 kind of DLC cups that you had to pay for as extra on the Wii U. They come as standard now and they're unlocked from the start. King Boo is new, that's right, my mistake. King Boo's the new one. So yeah, you've got your 4 kind of GPs. Let's do the old this one purely because it's got Hyrule in it. Just for people to kind of, anyone who happened to not get the DLC for Mario Kart 8 can so they can see some of the tracks in action, and then we'll switch to battle mode later on, so you can see some of the battle mode stuff. And then yeah, we'll be done by about midnight, because I'm not allowed to show any more after that. Sorry if the quality breaks up a wee bit. Twitch is just notorious for not being very good with racing games, so it might break up a bit when it gets fast. Apologies for that, there's not really much I can do about it. But trust me, the way I'm playing it just now, like as far as I can see it just now, it's like perfect 1080p, 60 frames a second, looks smooth as an infant's rump, I believe is the phrase. Looks fantastic, as they say. You also need to bear with my slightly rusty Mario Kart skills. I was a champ back in the day, but as in when the Wii U one first came out, but I've been a while. It's been a while since I've indulged in it to any lengthy degree, so I might have a couple of ropey results. There's a new speed boost which I'll try and activate. In the Wii U version there was like a blue boost which turned into an orange boost like that, but if you can hold it for long enough now it turns into a purple boost as well, which gives you like extra power, so there's that. Let me try and... oh fuck's sake. This may not be the best track for it, but I'll try and trigger the pink one, but I might end up fucking it. Nah, I did indeed end up fucking it, as predicted. Classic Mario Kart. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you can be like the world's best Mario Kart player and still get fucked. And I'm certainly not the world's best Mario Kart player, so fuckery is an inevitability, as they say. go. Let me know how the sound quality is as well, in terms of the levels, if the game's too loud or I'm too quiet or what have you. The image I can't really do much about. If it's breaking up a bit, apologies. But the sound, hopefully I can tweak and manipulate. If either me or the game is too quiet, I can adjust. You can see you can kind of juggle 2 items as well now instead of just one. I say juggle, you can't really switch between them. You just kind of get one item and have to. You can basically see what the next item's going to be once you use it if you collect a second one, but you can't switch. It's like if I grab another item and it becomes like a banana, I can't switch to the banana. I need to drop the shell first before I get the banana. Game audio could come up a wee bit. Okay, let me do that. Let me know how that sounds. If that's too loud, fair enough. I'll turn it back down a wee bit. Boop, boop, boop. I think they should have called it Mario Kart Switch and let you switch between the weapons, but maybe the next one will be called that. No, I nearly went over the edge there. I always hated. I mean, it goes without saying, I'm not saying anything revolutionary by saying I hate Rainbow Road. I'm definitely not alone in that. I was about to say that. Yeah, I was about to say I haven't lost my skills as much as I thought I would have, but I knew I was going to fall down a hole just as I even started saying it, and sure enough. Oh, get to fuck. Classic, innit? Classic Mario Kart. Prick. Oh, never mind. There we go. Definitely meant that. I think we'll, I definitely think we'll get a new Mario Kart. I mean, this is just clearly just to keep people happy at launch, and not. I mean, Mario Kart's a no-brainer. You've got to have a Mario Kart on a Nintendo system, and they could have sat on it for 2 years and then said, "Here's a new Mario Kart," or they could kind of help boost the Switch's sales at this kind of early stage and say, "Okay, here's the again focusing on the handheld gimmick, saying like, here's Wii U Mario Kart." Which a lot of people love, but not enough people played because obviously it was on the Wii U and not a lot of people bought a Wii U. So for a lot of people it's a new game still, and for those who it isn't new for, there's the kind of return of battle mode, and if you're not even into that, there's the ability to now play it on the move. It's like proper console quality Mario Kart on the move for the first time. And although Mario Kart 7 on 3DS kind of offered that, it was still 3DS quality obviously was nice, but not as good as this. This looks. If you put the earlier today, I loaded up my 3DS and put Mario Kart 7 side by side with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on Switch, and the difference is fucking beyond incredible. I think Digital Foundry did a video on YouTube where it compared the 3DS one and this one, and side by side, and the difference is just is what I was kind of saying when the Switch first came out. It was first announced, and I first played it back in January. That they're selling it as a console that you can take on the move, but they should really be selling it as a handheld you can plug into your TV, because when you look at it's the biggest jump in a generation they've ever done. I think if you treat it as Wii U to Switch, it's a decent jump. It still looks better than the Wii U version. It's gone up from 720p to 1080p. It's still a solid 60, but if you can go from 3DS to this in terms of the handheld jump, the jump is properly astronomical. But obviously at the moment they have to sell it as a console because 3DS is still supposed to be alive and well. Once 3DS dies, maybe in a year or two, you'll see the marketing change slightly and they'll start pushing it as a handheld, I would imagine. Let's try and get this pink boost. Yeah, there's a new pink boost. So it goes blue, then orange, then pink now. There we go, I'm doing alright. You can't fire hop anymore. That's been taken out of it, which I'm happy with. For those who don't know, it's a kind of boost technique where when you do a boost as you slide around a corner, you can, when you come out of the speed boost you get with it, you can kind of hop from side to side and keep the boost going. That's been taken out. You can't do that. You can still hop, but you don't keep the speed. You go back down to normal speed. So it looks like you can still do it, but the speed is kind of taken off. Yeah, I tried it. I mean, I'm not skillful enough at doing it before that I could pull it off every single time. But yeah, I messed about with it for a while earlier and can confirm it's definitely gone. Yeah, but don't ask me to try it now because it'll be curtains. Especially while I'm so close to getting a 3 gold, a triple gold. I wasn't expecting to win all 3 races off the bat. Remember when this DLC first came out and you played it online and every single person always voted for this track? You'd have like 12 player races and all 12 players were voting for the Hyrule track. Ah, fucked it. Oh well. Yeah, exactly. You had 12 links all voting for Hyrule. Can never get the 3 of those gems to trigger the jump. Oh, of course. Please don't. Ah, we're okay. That was going to fuck my triple gold. There we go. There's a GP with the new character. Hopefully that's enough for triple gold. Sometimes you don't get it because of the speed you took or the number of coins you collected or something. Yeah. Nice. That'll do. Only thing I don't like about this version, and it really won't bother a lot of people, it'll just bother me. Sorry the screen's so dark on the webcam, I don't know what's going on there. Is that in the Wii U version, every time you finished a GP and won a cup with a character, you would unlock a Miiverse stamp for that character. So it almost like acted like a bit of an achievement system, and it was encouragement to play through the GP with every single character, and I spent ages doing that, and it was brilliant. I enjoyed it, but that's gone because there's no Miiverse anymore. So there's really no reason. Once you've got once you've got all the triple golds and all of these, there's really no reason to play the single player anymore. Whereas I before would go through it with every single character to get all the Miiverse stamps, and it gave you like a reason to play the single player mode more. So it's a bit of a shame that that's gone, because it was nice to collect the stamps. It's another reason that it's a shame the Switch doesn't have a system-wide achievement system, because that would have been a good replacement for it. But as it is, it's like there's no reason for me to play as fucking Roy, other than the fact that he's Roy. But I mean, I'm never going to play as Baby Daisy, because Daisy can fuck off. But I would have had a reason to do so if I would have got a stamp or something for it. But yeah, there we go. So that's a shame. That's literally the only major thing I can see that's been taken out of it. There's an interesting thing I'll show you first before we get into the battle mode. A new mode where you can essentially, the game just basically plays for you. I'll just do a bit of it. I'm not going to do the whole race like this because that'd be boring. But you see what I mean. I'm still unlocking the vehicle. These are the only kind of unlockables you get in single player now, other than Gold Mario at the end. Is the vehicle parts still slowly unlock themselves. So if I go down to 50cc and choose just any track, fucking this one. So these are kind of, people turn their nose up at this and say this is a disgrace, but it's for kids, this wee feature, so don't get too worried about it. You don't need to have it. So basically there's smart steering, which puts a wee kind of remote control thing on the back of your cart, and there's auto accelerate, which kind of keeps you going even if you don't know how. Like if you've got a really young kid who doesn't know how to hold down the accelerate button, it'll do it for them. So if you got them both on, certainly at least on 50cc, not in any harder difficulties, but on 50cc I'm holding the controller up and not playing it, and it kind of plays itself. The auto accelerate always keeps the foot down, and the smart steering means anytime it comes to a wall like that, it'll brake and turn. So it's not like you can't go online and do this because you'll get fucking humped, but and then you'll still get hit by obstacles and stuff. But again, I'm still not playing it. But see, it at least goes around the corners and stuff, so if you've got a really young kid who wants to play and you think they'll get frustrated by being knocked off the side and all that all the time, you can give it to like a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old, and until they get the hang of it, they can kind of enjoy it. And you can still take over whenever you want. Like I'm playing it now, and you can be better at it as you play it. I mean, I can play it now, but it does still try and help you with the steering as you. I can still try and drive into a corner and it'll still go, fuck are you doing, and move me out of the way. Basically whenever the yellow, that was actually me that did that, whenever the yellow thing at the back lights up, that's it, steering for you. When it turns off, the steering turns off. See, it's doing the steering here, now it's off, and now it comes back on again when it knows I'm about to hit a wall. So yeah, it's cool, it's good for kids. If you try to take a shortcut, it kind of senses you're taking the shortcut, and is okay. I actually didn't realise I had it on. It's on by default, so just bear that in mind when you buy the game. If you buy the game, auto accelerates off, but it's like that by default as the smart steering on. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you start the game is to pause it and turn the smart steering off. But once you do that, it's off permanently. It's just I don't really know why it's on by default, but you'll know right away when you start playing it. You'll have the Wii, so you don't have it. There's no Wii remote control thing sticking out the back of the cart now. But when you start the game, you see it there, the kind of wee thing sticking out. It's there at the start, so you just pause, turn smart steering off, and it's gone. And from that point on, it's standard Mario Kart as you would expect. It's just for kids and for newcomers, so there you go. I would say you should get a Switch just long term. Like 3DS, depends on your budget. If your budget's fairly low just now, maybe get a 3DS for now because there's so many games out for it and a lot of them are cheap now. If you're wanting something future proof, you want to get the Switch. The Wii U's dead, so I wouldn't bother with that. Unless like in like a year's time, you might be able to get a Wii U dirt cheap with loads, and you can then catch up on the games that you missed. And by then, you'll hopefully know which ones are coming to Switch, which ones aren't. So like if Super Mario 3D World doesn't end up coming to Switch, then buy a cheap Wii U and get it, and Bayonetta 2 and Wonderful 101 and stuff like that. Otherwise, get the Switch now if you want something future proof, or get the 3DS now if you want something that's already got a load of games you can kind of catch up on. But Switch for me is the one. Right, let's do. I don't know what I tried online earlier, but online is dead just now for obvious reasons. If other journalists aren't online playing it, then no one's online playing it. So let's do. Luckily, you can still do battle and single player, so I can do it against the CPU. So there's 5 different battle modes. So I'll show these off. Let's go Inkling Boy. You've got all the Yoshis as well, because remember those were kind of DLC characters. If you bought the DLC packs, you got coloured Yoshis. They're all there now. And you've got all your Mii suits still. You only these are the only other things that aren't unlocked from the start. Along with the vehicle parts, you still need the amiibos for this. So even if you unlock them on the Wii U version, this is a brand new version essentially. So you need to have all these amiibo again to unlock all these suits. So let's go with the old Pac-Man suit because I like that one. Let's go. I'm thinking this is battle mode, so I want something a bit more flexible, as they say, a bit better handling. Let's just go standard for now. I'll do it. Right, so we'll just do these one at a time so you can see what they're like. So we'll do Balloon Battle first because it's kind of standard but also not. We'll just do that. We'll do it in one of the new. So there's 5 new battle modes, battle stadiums. So there's Battle Stadium, which is kind of based on Mario Circuit type thing. Sweet Kingdom, Dragon Palace, Lunar Colony, and Urchin Underpass from Splatoon is also a battle stage. And then they've got one from the SNES, which was always one of my favourites. One from Luigi's Mansion and one from Woohoo Town, and they've all got new kind of redone music. So it's like basically 8 new music tracks as well to accompany them. So yeah, let's do Battle Stadium first. I think the Splatoon characters are medium, but I need to double check. There's no Splatoon weapon though. The only new items they've added are the feather from the original Super Mario Kart and the Boo, the ghost that lets you steal other people's items. Those are the only 2 that have been added. The Boo appears, I'm pretty sure the Boo appears in Grand Prix mode, but the feather doesn't. The feather's only in battle mode. Yeah, the new music sounds like I need to like properly listen to it, but it sounds good. This one isn't new. I thought this was new, but my mistake. So yeah, this balloon battle is slightly different from other balloon battles you might have played in other Mario Kart games, in which, you know, in past for most of them, you had your X number of balloons, and when you got killed, basically when you lost them all, you were done. But now it goes by, you get points for every time you hit someone instead. So it's got a time limit. It's basically because it's designed for online play. If it was online play and you had to wait until everyone died, Like if you get knocked out right at the start and you're just sitting there waiting for fucking ages, potentially if two people are in like a really long standoff, you could be sitting there for ages waiting to play. So instead they put a 3-minute time limit on it, and what happens is you get a point every time you kill someone or every time you hit someone, and if you lose all your balloons, you basically respawn but you lose a fuckload of points. So you're still encouraged to not get hit. You can't just go in shells akimbo, like trying to kill every prick and thinking it doesn't matter if I take a hit, because it does. If you lose all 5 balloons, you'll lose a lot of points, and it might kind of scupper your chances at winning. So yeah, so there's still a tactical element to it. You've got to actively go and fuck people up, but also have to be careful you don't get fucked up yourself, because if you lose all your balloons, it's a big handicap in terms of points. And you've got, if you hold the B button, you do like a good kind of 180 turn as well, which is very useful. A lot tighter than normal kind of slide turn like that. You can just go like that instead and catch people behind you. It's good if you've got a red shell. If you've got a red shell and someone drives past you, you can just go like that, hit them in the, smack them in the deck with the old red shell. Right, 20 seconds left. I'm doing okay, I think. I've got the crown. They put a crown on your head when you're winning. It's just hard to see because of the balloons, but trust me, it's there. There we go. Shells akimbo. There we go. So that's the old balloon battle one. Instantly forgot what it's called. Balloon. It's not Balloon Blast, is it? We'll see. Who we go next? Let's go Bowser Jr. The legend. The clown car's also available, but I've not unlocked it yet. It would appear. Yes, that was Balloon Battle. We'll do that one last because it's quite interesting. Shine Thief. Shine Thief's basically King of the Hill type thing, where you collect the shine and you've got to basically keep it for a total of 20 seconds. Although they're a bit longer than normal seconds, so it's like, but basically 20 counts. And if someone takes it off you, they then have to do it for 20, but it keeps a tally of your time. So if you collect it and it counts down to like 14, then someone nicks it off you. If you nick it back, it counts down from 14, just so it doesn't last forever. Deck's got it. You can nick it with a kind of well placed. You can't just bump into someone and take it, but if you've got a super mushroom, you can bump into them hard enough to make them lose it. You can see their timer on the top right. When that runs down to 0, they win. Give me the fucker. I don't know why I did that. I saw shooting shells, but whatever. Okay. Ah, that's the thing as well. There's one thing knocking it off them, but you've also then got to collect it once you do. So if loads of you are trying to take it off them, it still becomes a bit of a free-for-all when they drop the shine and you realise that everyone's still going for it. Right, no fucking about this time. Ah! Yes, now we're talking. Oh! Fucker. That's okay. So yeah, you can imagine in multiplayer with, especially if you've got 12 friends playing it online, it's rather frantic. Especially because you get their kind of usernames at the bottom instead of just the character names, if I remember well. I've only played one, managed to get one online game going. Because it's pretty barren at the moment. Right, you prick. Oh, they might win it. Give me that, give me that, give me that. You see, you can imagine how long this would take if everyone reset to 20 every time they picked up the shine, so thankfully it's kind of, like I say, it keeps a total of how long they've had it. So when I collect it back, if I collect it back, I'll get it. I'll get the whatever remaining time I had left. See, Villager took it back and they only had 13 seconds left, so it starts at 13. Fuck. Give me it. Yes! Look at that, no fucking around. Ah, shit. I like these battle stages though. They're quite cool. They're quite well laid out. This one in particular's got a nice wee kind of layout to it. The dragon one I'll show you next is also pretty nice. It's got a kind of two stage kind of set up to it. I mean, obviously battle mode isn't for everyone, but for those who kind of will get into it, especially with full online multiplayer, it's going to be pretty addictive, I think. It's useful that you can play it against the CPU as well, because I mean, obviously when you're on the move, you're not going to have internet access at all times, so you'll be able to kind of get some practice in and learn the tracks, learn the battle courses and stuff while you're on the move, which is useful. Ah, that was shit. It's getting tense now. Oh, she might win it. Oh, knocked over the edge. Shit balls. Yeah, after 5 minutes, it just goes fuck it, no 1-1. So yeah, that's that one. That's Shine thingy. Shine Thief. Yeah, I think the DS one had it. I can't remember off the top of my head. Boop, boop, boop. Right, let's do... The Legend. Coin Runners. Dragon Palace. Yes, this one's kind of got two kind of modes in one. not modes, two kind of areas, so that you start in the kind of palace, but you can break through walls into like a garden area, which is quite cool. This coin one, you basically have to just collect as many coins as you can, and if you hit people, they lose their coins. So it's pretty basic, but it's still entertaining, and the coins regenerate on the course as well. So you see, this bit's like a kind of palace bit. You can break through those kind of walls in the back. I'll show you what I mean. And there you're inside the palace. See, so the idea is to kind of collect the coins and also knock the coins off other people. But you can see you get a crown when you're doing particularly well. I mean, they've done well with the battle modes this time. There isn't one of the 5 that would make me think, oh shit. Like because when you play online, you kind of can get random ones. It kind of sometimes chooses from the 5 randomly. It's not like there's one where you go, oh, I hope we don't. Well, personally for me, there's not one that makes me think, oh fuck, I hope we don't get this one. They're all kind of entertaining enough that I'm happy to play them all. Which is good. None of them kind of stand out as being particularly rubbish. Handheld mode's fantastic. It basically looks like identical. I mean, obviously it's not because it's 1080p on TV and only 720p in the handheld mode, but because the screen on the Switch is so crisp, you don't really notice it's 720 because the screen's small and kind of the pixel density is really good. It feels as good as playing it on a 1080p telly, even though it isn't. So yeah, the handheld mode is absolutely flawless, proper 60 frames, every mode, nothing's cut down. It's like no strings. Do you know what I mean? It's just like it's the full thing basically. So yeah, handheld's perfect. Ah, fuck. Need more coins pronto, or I've lost this. Fucked it. So there we go, that's the third one. So yeah, you can see the variety. This is a proper new mode they've added. It isn't just an afterthought. They've done some work here, and it looks nice. There's a big man. I don't like the bikes. I've never liked the bikes for some reason. So that was Coin Runners. We've done Shine Thief. We've done Balloon Battle. Let's do Bob-omb Blast in the Lunar Colony. This one it's basically balloon battle mode, but you've got bombs instead. But the bombs basically explode as soon as you drop them. If you throw them forward, if you drop them behind you, they kind of walk about. But every bomb's got its own colour. It's got your colour, and you basically can't blow yourself up with your own explosion, because they detonate so quickly. You'll see what I mean. Yes, my bombs are red, so when I drop a bomb, there it is. So, but you can fly through it, but you can stock up on bombs. See at the top, I've got 2 now, and I'll get 3, before you stock up on bombs and then head out and try and fuck people up basically. But it's the same kind of idea as the balloon battle mode, where you get points for every person you hit, and if you lose all your balloons you're still in the game, but you lose a lot of points in respawn. So the idea is still to be aggressive and but at the same time avoid getting hit. And it's harder in this because obviously if two of you are face to face and you both drop your bombs, you're pretty much both going to get caught in the explosion, like so. You can also gauge how far to throw it by how long you hold down the button. So if you just tap it, hold on, if I just tap the button, it drops it literally in front of me. But if I hold it down for a while and let go, it's like a long throw. So you're having to kind of gauge the distance as well at the same time, which adds a kind of a layer of technique to it. I can see a situation in the future online where there become people who are absolute experts at this mode. I'm not yet. As you can see, this is the one I'm probably the least good at. I still enjoy it, but I'm just not very good at it yet. I find I do better by dropping the bombs behind me and letting people pass me, so they explode as they do. See, if I drop them behind me, they keep walking around and people are more likely to run into them that way. There we go. Oh, fuck this one. Damn it! Bikes are better than carts? No, I'm afraid not. Can you throw all your bombs at once, like some people were saying? How do you mean, can you throw all your bombs at once? Do you mean if I collect 6 bombs, can I just batter them? Let's try it again. Let's try another round of it and you'll see what you mean. Let me know what you mean and I'll show you whether you can or not. I didn't mean to choose that one, but okay. Do you just mean if I've got 6 bombs, can I hit the attack button 6 times in a row and just drop them all at the same time? Or do you mean can I throw 6 bombs with one throw? I mean, it wouldn't make sense. Oh, really? Okay, well, let's try it. I mean, that wouldn't make sense. I don't know why that would be a thing, but we'll try it. Because surely they'll all just drop in exactly the same place. Let's get 10. I don't know if it has to be 10 or if that's just an example you were given, but let's try and get 10 anyway. Well, there's 10, so let's try it. Doesn't look like it. I'm holding down the button, holding down the item button. Still holding it. No, it doesn't look like it. No, I'm gonna let go, I'll just throw one. I mean, all you can do is you can go like that if you want and like hold, just keep pressing it. But it doesn't look like you can press them all at the same time. But yeah, let's come out of that mode. I think there's one left. I'm a games journalist, so I'm requested it to review, so I'm going to have a review up tomorrow. So yeah, it's perks of the job and all that. I say that you can't play it online against anyone yet because no one's on it, so swings and roundabouts. Let's do the old Tanuki Mario. And let's do Renegade Roundup. It's basically a kind of cops and robbers thing. It puts you in teams of 6. Let's do the classic SNES. I mean, they might have fixed it after the January. That might have been a bug or something, because it didn't really make sense why you would drop all the bombs in one place. It is old school, and this has got a remixed music as well from the original, which is amazing. We need to hear this music. Oh fuck already! No, it doesn't usually finish as quickly as that. I'll do Archer Underpass next, don't worry. Well, I'll do this one again first. The idea basically of this mode, I'll do that again because it finished a bit quickly, is that 6 of you are the police basically, and you're armed with a piranha plant, and 6 of you are the robbers who are escaping the police. And the point is the police have got to eat all 6. That bit in the middle, although it's different in each stage, it just happens to be in the middle here, is like a jail. A jail appears when you eat the first robber, like a prison cell appears in the middle, and they get trapped in the middle of it, anyone you eat, and it's up to the remaining people who haven't been eaten yet to run over to it and trigger it to basically unlock the door and unlock the door and fit them all in. Unlock the door and release them. So I'll wait until someone gets captured. Dry Bowser's been caught. Baby Rosalina's been caught. So you can see they're locked in there now. So I can unlock them and that frees them. So yeah, so the idea is that the police have got to capture all 6. But every time someone gets captured, one of the other ones can try and risk getting to the middle and freeing them again. So that's why I was surprised that it happened so quickly that first time, that every police car must have just found and caught a separate robber, which is crazy. Oh, so I've been eaten. So I'm in jail now until I get rescued. So until someone, there you go, drives through and frees us, then we're free again. So yeah, I mean you get, and you still get points in this, so you get points for the robber. The cops obviously get points depending on who captured the most people, and the robbers get points for who rescued the most teammates. So if you stay in the middle and keep freeing people like I just did there, you rack up more points basically, but it's obviously more of a risk because the police will know you're going there, so they'll kind of hang about around there more, so you're more likely to get eaten if you stay in the middle. It's a cool mode. It's one. It takes a wee bit longer to get used to, but once you do, it's maybe one of the best ones. It's because there's a level of strategy involved and a bit of risk and reward and stuff. It's fun. We can only do so. It's only so fun like against the CPU. You know what I mean? Like obviously, if I was playing it online or you're playing against humans, it's more enjoyable. You can see situations where you think if I was playing against a person there, they would deliberately swerve to try and hit me, but sometimes you can kind of drive quite safely past the CPU in this and they won't go for you. I suppose you can turn the AI difficulty up a bit, but obviously if you're playing people, they'll make more of an effort to catch you. I love that the feather's back. It's so unnecessary, but from the good old days. I've done okay here, I think. I've only get captured once and I freed quite a few people. Yeah, there we go, look at that. Unlocked more keys than Houdini. Right, let's do another balloon battle, but let's do it in Urchin Underpass to keep Mr. Tycoon. Is it Mr. Tycoon? Happy, because yeah, it's a good track and it's worth seeing. So let's do that. Let's do a balloon battle and let's do it with a Splatoon child, just for shits and giggles. Let's do it in their splat buggy as well. All Splatoon. Splatooned up. There we go. I'll stay quiet a bit as well so you can hear the music. Right. So yeah, it is what it is, as you would expect. Very nice track. It fits in well. I think Splatoon fits in really well with Mario Kart. It's the same kind of. It's not obviously not the same, but it's a good fit. Basically, the course feels like it should be part of Mario Kart. The characters have more of a. I think they fit better than Link does. Even though I love Link being in it, the Splatoon characters have more of a kind of Mario Kart feel to them. They feel more naturally suited for Mario Kart. Oh, fuck off. Done myself. See, so because I lost all my balloons, my points go right down, so I've basically totally fucked myself there. There's no chance I'm winning this. Oh, I just lost it just as I hit him. Oh, this has been poor. Very poor. There we go. That was Urchin Underpass. So there we go. What time are we at? 5. I've only got 5 minutes because, like I said at the start, like the embargo says you're literally only allowed to record 60 minutes of streaming footage. Anything over that, and I get into trouble. So let's do a single race in F-Zero just because it's my favourite. Apologies, but let's do the other Splatoon chap just so that we're sticking with the newness. There we go. It's still my favourite track. I make no apologies for liking F-Zero. After this we're done. So if you've enjoyed this, please do, you know the score, like and subscribe and all that kind of shit, whatever it is you do on Twitch. Because I'm streaming fairly regularly now, and there's more Switch stuff to come, as well as more Xbox One stuff, PS4 stuff, and loads and loads of retro stuff coming soon, so keep an eye out. And obviously if you subscribe and stuff, you'll get emails every time I've started a stream. Balls. I might as well just chop myself over the edge anyway and dodge the blue shell. I definitely meant that. Yes, folks, the final lap of the stream. And there we have it. That is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Very happy with it. I think it's excellent. It goes without saying, if you've got the Wii U one and you're not really into battle mode, then it should really come down to basically whether you want to play it on the move a lot, because that's the kind of main thing it offers. If you don't care about battle mode, if you like the look of the battle mode, as I was showing you earlier, it's definitely worth the upgrade, I think, because there's so much. I mean, there's a lot there, especially if you're going to play it online. That's going to keep you busy for a long time. Certainly, at least until Splatoon 2 comes out. This is your online multiplayer game until then, at the very least. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. Let me come to the home screen because I literally can't show more than an hour of footage. I can still talk, but I can't show it. But yeah, very happy with it. I'll have a full review up tomorrow on the site, tiredoldhack.com. For I noticed there's some people coming on who aren't regulars. So yeah, if tiredoldhack.com, there'll be a full review of this on the site tomorrow. But I mean, let's face it, it's going to be a positive one. You can tell by looking at it. It is what it is. it's Mario Kart 8, but like the best version of it. Game on the far right is Kamiko, wee Japanese game. I'll show you 2 minutes of that. Again, I've got a review of this up on the site too. It's only on the Japanese eShop just now, but it's easy enough to get. I think it's coming out soon as well in the West, but it's like 500 yen, so it's only like £3, $4. No worries, mate. I'm glad you got to see the track. So here's Kamiko. It's like a nice wee. Basically 3 different characters. This was the best one. This one's got like a short range attack. This one's long range attack. This one's a bit of both. She's got like a boomerang that I'll do a new game because it ends. She's got a boomerang that you can hit enemies with, but while the boomerang's out, she can stab them with a dagger as well. No worries, mate. Cheers. Thanks for watching it. So yeah, this is basically. I'll show you a couple of minutes of this, and then I'll let you call it a night. But yeah, this is Kamiko. It's cool. So it's like kind of hyper light drifter look to it. But yeah, so she's got this boomerang, and while she throws it, she can stab people. And basically, the basic idea is there's these switches, and every level has 4. It only takes an hour to beat. It's just a kind of short game, but like I say, it's only a few pounds. The basic idea is there's 4. There's 4 switches which need to be triggered in the middle of the stage before you can activate the teleport to the next one. And there's one, so if I trigger that, it lights the first one up. You got to light the 4 of those up. But you need certain number of points to do it, and you can only get the points by killing enemies, so you can't just kind of speed run it. You need to kill enemies as well, and the more you kill in a combo, the more points you get. So like this cost me 50 points. That gives me a key, and I now need to find the keyhole. If you get touched by an enemy, you drop the key you're carrying, so and you can't attack while it's there. That fucks it. Let me find the keyhole first. I think it's down here. Yeah, it's cool. I really enjoyed it. Again, this has got a full review on tiredhack.com already, so read up on that and see what I think about it. I'm really happy with it. For less than a £5, it only takes an hour to beat, but it's one of these ones you can speed. You'll be speeding through it, and like each character has such a different feel that you'll happily play through it 3 times to kind of fill the save slot. Yeah, it's lovely wee game. But that's it. I'll leave it at that. I know I ruined too much of that one, but yeah, there we go. That was Kamiko, but more importantly, that was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Do the whole follow thing if you haven't already, and yeah, keep an eye on my Twitter and such. There'll be more, a lot more kind of Wii U. If they bring out games on the Wii U, I'll do more Wii U, but I doubt they will. There'll be a lot more Switch stuff in the near future. There's some stuff here which I haven't actually streamed yet. A lot of this stuff hasn't been streamed yet, so some of it will get done. Like I want to do Little Inferno again and stuff like that, and some of the Neo Geo stuff. So yeah, there's more to be done. So just keep an eye out, and there'll be more streams coming. Thanks for watching, guys. If you just come in late and the Mario Kart stream is over, sorry, I'm only allowed to show an hour of it. And then just because of the embargo I'm under until the game comes out, that's all I can show. And I've kind of shown an hour of it now, so I can't show any more. But once this stream obviously ends, the recording will be available on Twitch, and I'll upload it to YouTube right away as well, so anyone who's subscribed to my YouTube channel can watch it through over and over again to their heart's content, because the embargo lets me archive it but not do any more than that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you on the flip-flop and see you later. Full Mario Kart review on the site tomorrow. Yeah, nice one. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Boop, boop, boop. This is where awkwardly try to stop it. Outputs.